Yeah, there's a sense of relief because we didn't play as well as we would have liked, and because we were down 16-12 at half time and we're up against an Italian side that have proven in this competition that they're tough to beat. I'm not sure it was that dissimilar for Wales or that dissimilar. Certainly when they played away in Scotland, they finished that game really strongly, and so I think they've looked at about 3 10-point differentials approximately in the 3 games so far. So there's a sense of relief because when we did create opportunities, I don't think we made the most of them, and when we were building some positive attack, we either made errors right before half time. It looks like we might get that differential we're looking for, and that gives you a level of confidence. And the ball was snatched off Connor, and suddenly they go the length, and it looked in the ruck that it was something that we'll look back at, and we'll look back at how well we chased back, and we almost stopped them, and fair play to Luke and Marisi to finish it. So at the end of all that, you are relieved. Even probably the last phase of the game sums up the performance to a degree, where Jacob Stockdale does an incredible job from the end goal out to the halfway, one man to beat, and the pass doesn't go to hand, and we knock it on, and we're left scrambling around on the ground trying to grab the ball. Not too dissimilar to the one with Keith Earls, where he gets through the line without being touched, and then we can't finish on the back of that either. So we've got to be better than that.
Joe, what would you put the line-out struggles down?
They contested really well. I think it's the first time we've had that combination, and the difference in, I think the very first line out of the game doesn't help. If you don't hit the first one, we're up alone in the air, and we overthrow it, and from there on you're always feeling a sense of pressure, and it doesn't help. You want to get your confidence early in the game, and particularly on big occasions, because for a few players today it was a really big occasion.
Peter, from a player's point of view, what's the sense of?
Sorry. Look, it's similar to what Joe said, really. We struggle at times to be cohesive. There's certainly some good attacking play that we put through, but a lot of the times it ended up in an unforced error, and it's something we spoke about before the game. It's trying to be a bit more cohesive, and at times we were, but just not enough at the time, I don't think. But I said to a few of the lads afterwards, I was here in 13. It's difficult to win away from home in this competition because it's so competitive, and to get 5 points away from home, I was proud of the way the lads handled the second half, because we were under the pump, we were under pressure, and coming in at half time, guys were composed, and we got clear messages, and we implemented to a certain degree in the second half. But look, there's plenty for us to work on. I'm not going to sit here and say we're delighted with the result.
How much better do you feel you can get the next 3 weeks?
Say again, sorry?
How much better do you feel you can get the next 3 weeks?
Look, we know what's there, and we know we're not far off, but we've just got to figure out what we need to do to unlock it a little bit. It certainly isn't from the lack of trying. Guys are working hard. We're working hard in training to put it right, and try and get our combinations right. But look, another 2 weeks. 2 weeks together, we'll get away for a few hours on Monday, back in later in the week, and we'll put our heads together, and we'll try and get it sorted.
Joe, is it actually the fact that your game isn't quite where you want it to be in the long run? Is there hope that it could be, you can look back on this time and it could be a blessing in disguise, but it's allowed you maybe to see things that you might not potentially realise?
Yeah, to a degree. I think there were some players who were given opportunity today, and some of them took it in parts and not in other parts, and that they were so very keen to get things right that sometimes that can adversely affect the way that they execute things, because we weren't as accurate as we would have liked to have been. I challenged the team at half time. I said, this is, I think I might have said, this is perfect. now we can find out, can we work our way back into the game, can we get back in control, and can we make sure that we get the full account from this game. And that's why I said I'm proud of the way the players managed to stay calm enough and deliver what we needed. Because, you know, when you're in that situation and the anxiety levels have spiked and you're away from home, and there's a huge expectation that we come here, and as was said earlier, the points differential has been big in recent years. Now suddenly it's not. Where do we find that reserve of confidence, that collective reserve, to make sure that there's enough cohesion, we can create 2 try scoring opportunities and also keep them tryless in the second half, keep them scoreless in the second half.